Hi, I am Governor Dr. Elizabeth Samantha Rothschild, Judge, with a special news break for DC GCC, where we bring you governmental information and classical entertainment. It has been brought to my attention about some of our progress that we are making as the federal estate of Washington, District of Columbia. The first order of business. On one of the news channels, it has been reported a lot of fake news because they are not up to date with the current events. I have not spoken personally to any reporters from any of the networks. However, that is upcoming sometime in the bounty of the future as things further progress. In the meantime, the news has been relaying information that is contradictory to the gubernatorial administration of FUDC. That information is incorrect and false, and I am the ultimate verification for these things. If you contact the United States Congress or the National Governors Association, moreover, if you contact the Federal Elections Commission, they will all refer you back to me as the point of true and relevant information. DC is continuing to operate as a government organization and a district which is the capital of the United States of America. With this is to relent from deviating. We deviate, and we don't want to deviate from our progress. That means we cannot lose any traction. We cannot afford a government shutdown. People are employed, and they depend on their salaries and wages to afford the cost of living. So we're not going to have any unemployed persons or persons laid off due to a shutdown who cannot receive the income that they are qualified to earn. So if operations slow, their salaries will not slow, and neither will their paydays. Number one. Number two, the government is under infrastructural transformation. We are coordinating activity. Rome was not built in a day. We will not cease doing what we are doing as a viable government just to install quickly and possibly enter corruption into our government. We are taking our time to take out the corruption that has plagued the government anywhere for so long, and to install trustworthy persons, units, politicians, government officials, personnel such as in bureaucracy would be your police officers, and also foundationally establish our military that is associated to the gubernatorial administration. Thirdly, as far as any elections in FUDC, have them so that we can find the best of the best, because the positions are transferring either laterally or vertically. Everyone will have a job in FUDC. It will be workable even for those persons who can only work part-time, even if it's just parish employment. So don't invert and self-destruct, DC. We've come a long way, even in the past 6 months, and we will continue to progress and be very progressive with establishing further government and enhancing what is already set in DC. Let's not reinvent the wheel. Let's just improve on it. Throw some rims or dubs on it, but we will not take the wheels off of the vehicle, okay? Further, before I lose my professional edge here, I make appointments. I do the authorization. If you are listening to someone about operating in government and it is not under my authority, as long as it is within the bounds of the law, then go for it. I do not micromanage. And as persons are put in positions, they will take over their departments and go forth with the activity that has already been created for the first gubernatorial administration of the federal estate of Washington, District of Columbia. Yes, we see people are still in place that will be exited out. Many persons have already faced their indictment charges and know for what. They are on trial, and no one knows but them. but that's discretionary. Everything is not for public dissemination. So I've been very forthcoming about public accountancy. Those things that are discretionary, we keep those out of the media, and the news outlets reporting this such information is out of line, out of order, and in violations of federal communications standards regarding dissemination of information to mass populaces. So we will continue to work and do what we're supposed to do. We will continue to be happy about it. We will continue to pursue our happiness with more progress. We are the federal estate of Washington, District of Columbia, and I will be back with you all as soon as I possibly can with more information updates. Have a great day.